So we have pretty much the entire lineage. You can almost imagine a phylogenetic tree, kind of with all these specimens. We have the rebar plant, the wheeled seed, where it does actually hook around the leg of different models that it can fit on, the hexagon stalk, the jumping urchin, the snap trapper, we can see the leaping bug, or the ground hopper. Then we have the tusked pig deer, the ankylosaurus cow. We have the nozzled sprayer blade, the bladed jouster coming in for an attack. We have the frilled glower, the leaping largo limb, the threshing hammer, the dipod, the propelled paddle wheel, and then the tetracopter. Now the interesting thing is that these three specimens are all highly related, so we can see that they all have an odd number of kind of points on their spoiler. This one has 5, this one has 3, this one has 3. But we can also tell that the frilled glower is very closely related to the leaping largo limb, because if we look, this one has 4 mouth parts, and this one also has 4 of those kind of dental processes, those mandibles. Remember, they don't actually move. You can notice from the leaping largo limb to the other one, you can see that there's really those hind legs almost fused together over time. Then this one, those fused hind legs, they almost disappeared for the little dipod guy. And then, I mean, other than that, this one hunts kind of like a velociraptor. You know, it goes up and it kind of swings around, hits things with that little spur at the end. Then there is also this one, and these 3D prints didn't turn out maybe as good, but we have the dipod. Then these ones are more closely related to these guys. You can see they still have that fused hind limb, but this one's more aquatic. And then here, this one broke off and I kind of had to glue it together. Then we do have the tetracopter. And then other than that, the scraps from the 3D print, like the supports, those also became different plants. So you can see it almost looks like mineral deposits, maybe some growth here, maybe there too. And then these ones look similar to rebar plants. Put the light directly next to them. And see, it's almost like little growths. And then got those minerals. But yeah, so these are the 3D printed pieces. Now I am going to release the fixed versions of the files, just because the earlier ones had a lot of problems and they didn't print quite properly. You can notice the dipod is missing a little hole. That's where its eye would have been. And in general, I'll make a couple of modifications and tweaks, but by the time this video is released, they will be out on Thingiverse. You will also notice, just from looking at them, there are a couple that their legs or their wheels are kind of glued into place. Now with the wheeled animals, that does occasionally happen. With the fixed files, it shouldn't happen that much once I kind of re-edit and rebuild different things, but it still might happen. You can just use a little bit of hot glue. That'll fuse them back together, then hold them there for a minute or so. Then you will have your models and they will be functional for display. So it's pretty cool to see them in real life, see them physically manifested. Another thing, with the different support pieces that you can use as plants, if you're going to make a little diorama on maybe a piece of cardboard, you can take little pieces of tin foil or aluminum foil, kind of crumple those up and form little mountains or ramps, kind of like dunes or hills, and then you can make the environment look really interactive. You could also print some more of the plants, but I didn't do that just because I wasn't going to take up all that space and use all that 3D printing, use that material. Also, if you do get the chance to print any of these, make sure to go on Thingiverse and post as a make, so then you can see and kind of show others what they actually turned out like, kind of spread the word. So check out the link in the description. And other than that, subscribe, ring the notification bell. Everyone have a great day.